It begins with a feeling, that quiet, twisting sense in your stomach that something is wrong, even when everything looks perfectly fine. A group of people board a plane, laughing, half distracted, full of plans for what comes next. They're young, alive, unstoppable. And then one of them sees it. Not with his eyes, but somewhere deeper. A flash, metal tearing, fire engulfing the cabin, bodies screaming as the sky turns into a burning nightmare. It's over in seconds. Then he wakes up. He's still on the plane. The people are still laughing. Nothing has happened. Not yet. He panics. He screams. He begs everyone to get off. Some listen. Most don't. Security drags him out. A handful of passengers follow. Angry, confused, thinking he's lost his mind. And as they argue in the terminal, the plane explodes above them. The vision was real. He saw their deaths before they happened. For a moment, it feels like a miracle. A second chance. They survived what was never meant to be survived. They cheated fate. But then, strange things begin to happen. One by one, the survivors start dying again. Not by coincidence, but in ways too deliberate, too impossible to ignore. A bathroom accident turns fatal. A kitchen fire takes another. A simple gust of wind triggers a deadly chain reaction. It's not murder. It's not madness. It's something else. Something invisible. Something patient. Death itself is coming for them, finishing what it started. They start to see patterns, clues in reflections, whispers in the background, shadows that move just before tragedy strikes. Every survivor feels it. That quiet breath on the back of their neck, the sense that the world is subtly rearranging itself to make sure the balance is restored. They try to outsmart it, to interrupt the sequence, to skip their turn. If death follows a plan, maybe they can find the cracks in it. They study photos, objects, moments, trying to predict the next victim, trying to rewrite what's already written. But fate isn't a game you can win. Every time they escape one death, another finds them. Every mistake leads to another tragedy. And the cruelest part? The deaths aren't random, they're poetic. Each one mirrors the way that person lived, or the way they were supposed to die the first time. You can't hide, you can't run, you can't fight something that's not alive. The survivors grow paranoid, turning on each other, arguing about who's next, wondering if maybe there's no point at all. Because death doesn't get angry, it doesn't chase, it waits, and it always gets what it's owed. The last few try everything to save strangers, to break the pattern, to prove that maybe, just maybe, life isn't a straight line. But even when they think they've won, even when they breathe in relief, the signs return. A reflection, a flicker, a sound too sharp to ignore, and then it happens again. Because in this story, survival isn't victory, it's a delay. You can't outsmart destiny. You can't bargain with what isn't human. You can only live in the fragile space between the moment you were meant to die and the moment death remembers you forgot. It doesn't wear a face. It doesn't hold a weapon. It just waits. And when it comes, it's not angry. It's inevitable. Can you guess the movie?